Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Chris. This is my wife, Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin here on YouTube and Instagram. And we have a little bit of a ship with us kind of video today. It is Monday. Kathy's had a few sales, more than you see here on the table. We're going to do it in waves today, just to try to keep things going a little bit. It is a little bit later in the day, and we got a lot to go through. So,
all right. So I'll jump in.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm seeing here are these. The brand is Troy Lee. They're just like a men's board short. Troy Lee, I feel like it's a cycling type brand. I've actually sold 2 pairs of these before, the exact ones, but they were all pre-owned, so I couldn't do a multi-quantity listing. In fact, I've had these for like a while, but I just listed them recently because the other ones finally sold and these were in the death pile. So anyways, the brand usually sells fast. These did for $20.61 plus ship, but I bought them for $5.99, so. Okay. And they did have some pilling and stuff on them, so I was happy to get 20. These are a pair of Orthofeet like snakeskin sandals. I actually just showed these in a recent bins haul. They sold in a day or two of being listed for $34.36 plus shipping. I think that's great. Yeah,
they look really nice.
I probably should have priced them a little bit higher, but I'm very happy to make a quick sale.
Yeah.
When I say bins items, assume, if you're new to our channel, we kind of average our cost of goods. So we say about $2 per item. Sometimes, you know, a pair of shoes by weight is exactly about $2, but sometimes I'll sell something like this that I got from the bins that weighs an ounce. So I would still say that this is $2, even though it clearly wasn't. So assume $2 into like $34, $36 for that one.
And you can also assume that that $2 is going to be going up just because prices at the bins is going up. However little it is, you know, $2.10 now an item.
Okay. And then this is a pair of Lauren Conrad jeans. That's not generally a brand I would pick up. I actually bought these from the bins for myself to try on. You can't try things on at the bins. So if I want it for myself, I just buy it and assume I'll sell it if I don't like it, which is the case with these. I didn't like them. I listed them. They sold in a couple days for $10.93 plus ship. So not great, but hey, I'm still making $5-6 profit probably.
You probably could try it on, but there's no changing rooms or anything.
Oh, so. Yeah. I mean, I'll try on like a jacket, but like you
might get judged
yourself.
by people.
Yeah. I get judged by people every day on the internet. It's okay.
Yeah.
This was from the bins. I just picked it. I like looking for plush because a lot of times it'll just surprise you, which this one did. It doesn't have a brand tag or anything on it. I don't know if it got cut off or it just doesn't come with one, but I Google Lens to figure it out. This, I've had it a while, but I just listed it like, I think I listed it on Sunday. Today's Monday, yeah. It did sell within 1 day.
Wow.
The brand, I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, Sigikid. It's S-I-G-I-K-I-D. When I was Google Lensing about it, it seems like these are marketed towards adults, even though they're like plushes.
With a name like Sigikid?
And I think it's like a German brand, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, this specific collection of them was called the Beasts, and that was like a dragon. Anyways, I could not find the exact one at all. There are some sold of that brand, pre-owned even, like ones that say rare, over $100. I found one exactly of it listed new for like $99 plus shipping coming from Germany. So I was like, well, that one's new. And even though it was coming from Germany, the shipping fee was only like $5. I was like, well, a pre-owned one, no one's going to pay even near that then.
Right.
So I just went with, I think I listed it at like $59.95 plus shipping, but we always have a sale running. So the person who bought it paid $47.26 plus ship, which I think is great. Again, $2-ish into $47 within a day. Yeah. Probably could have got a little more, but I'm very happy with $47. And maybe Bolo Sigikid, like even I was sorting low to high and then high to low, and even the low to high was a good enough amount. Like I would pick up any plush pretty much from the bins. So yeah, let me know if you've heard of that. I've never.
Yeah.
This is the brand 9 West. I got these at the bins, pair of pants. I only really bought these because they were new at tag. 9 West is not generally a brand I would pick up. They've been listed a couple months at this point. I was sending out 50% offers, and then someone came in. Well, they came in with $8, and I declined that one. But then they came up to 10, and I almost declined again, but the offer I had sent was 14. So I'm like, okay, I'll just take 10 because, yeah, it's 9 West. I'm moving them along quickly, getting my original cost of goods back plus some profit, and I can get something better now. Columbia Camo Fleece. I kind of wish I just took this to Once Upon a Child. This is from the bins. I can normally sell these for like 15 to 20 bucks, but this one's been listed a few months. I know I recently dropped price via a sell similar, and then I sent another offer to a new watcher of $10.93 plus ship, and they accepted. So we moved it. That is more than Once Upon a Child would have given me, but I would have got some quick cash from Once Upon a Child.
Yeah.
So yeah, just different ways of doing things. This is a pair of Keen women's sandals. These ones I bought when I was doing shoes only, which sometimes I was paying $12.99 a pair, which these ones I paid $12.99 for. And I know I recently dropped price, and they sold for $18.24 plus ship. So I'm probably just making $1 or $2 if anything, but glad to get my $12.99 back. That can pay for a lot of items at the bins, which is how I'm mostly sourced now. Those little pins, you probably can't see them, but they just say I am loved. Yeah, they say I am loved. They're like the Hellsberg diamonds, the ones you get for free anyways. One day at the bins, I found like a whole bag full of these, and I did split them up into various lots. A ton of them have sold off. I've probably made $100 off of all of them total.
That's crazy.
But this little set only sold for $2.89 plus ship. But I mean, to me, it's all profit at this point. So yeah, I still have a few sets left. But
do they still do the pins?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember, being a little middle schooler going to the mall and getting those. So, teaks.
Teaks.
Yeah,
big money, right?
you would think.
You would think.
You can tell these are pretty gross. These are not the ones I showed in a recent bins haul. I think these are even in worse condition than the ones I recently showed. Those ones actually are behind the camera. You can't see. I have not listed them yet. Anyways, these ones are the same color and everything. They sold for $27.49 plus ship, and I did get them at the bins as well. They're super worn down on the bottom, sweat marks in the whole footbeds. You can't see it, but inside of the shoes, like under where like your toes are, the like cloth is peeling up. So I showed all that in the listing.
Yeah.
Still got 27 bucks, and teaks weigh like 8 or 9 ounces, so not too bad. This one, I love the sweater. It's the Eddie Bauer brand. This is vintage, I believe, and it's 100% wool. So I like Eddie Bauer in general, wool stuff even more, and I love the little ski.
Yeah, it's cool. The little ski
skiers
guys
on that. So I found that at the bins. I probably could have got maybe close to 40 if I held out till winter, but I think this was maybe a 50% offer I sent. Someone accepted on Posh, $29. So I think that's great. And then these are the brand Born sandals. They are like a thong sandal from the bins, sold for $24. Those ones sold pretty quickly within like a week or so.
Pretty bread and butter stuff.
Yeah, and then I love finding those at the bins. Those also weigh like 8 or 9 ounces. So this is a pair of Papilio Birkenstock wedge sandals. You might have seen me sell some before because I probably bought 6 or 7 pairs at one point. I paid $29 each retail arbitrage. This pair sold on Posh for $65. So I think I'm profiting around 20. So not quite doubling my money, but on a multi-quantity listing, if I made 20 off all, I think that's pretty good. And I know some have sold for like over 100. So I'm doing pretty well on that buy overall. This is the brand Tabitha Brown, but for Target. I think I just bought these. They were from the bins. They're a linen blend. I just thought somebody would want them. Somebody did, but for $7 on Poshmark. It took forever to sell. I probably would not pick those up again, but glad to make my cost of goods back plus a couple dollars. And then these Tiva sandals are from the bins. These, I don't know how you say it. I think it's Oluwahu. I find these all the time. They sell really well. Not for a ton, usually 15 to 20. This one sold a little less, 13.12 plus ship. I believe I sent an offer to a watcher, so not bad. They weigh hardly anything. And then this Lily Pulitzer dress, actually, I've had in my death pile for probably 2, maybe even 3 years. I know I got it at a garage sale. It was $5. I don't know. Oh, I think I know why I didn't list it. It was because it has this like waist tie, which for whatever reason, like I could always find either the dress or the waist tie, but never both of the pieces at the same time when I wanted to list it. So finally found them both.
Matched them up.
Put them, there's like no flaws on it. I mean, just minor wash wear. So there was no other reason that it was in a death pile. It sold in just a few days after I finally listed it for $34.36 plus ship. And that is the Target version. So like, I think that's great, $34.
Yeah.
And last of this first little one is a pair of Birkenstocks. These are from the bins. They're very worn down. You know, Birkenstocks get the toe marks and stuff get in them pretty quickly, but the footbeds of these are basically black.
They look black. They're not supposed to be.
The bottoms of them are pretty worn down in some spots, and there's a lot of cork damage throughout. I showed all of that in pictures. I listed them low because of that, but they actually sold in about a day for $20.97 plus ship, even with all those flaws. So Birkenstocks is one of those ones I still will pick up as long as they'll still have life left, and I knew someone would want them because to buy those new is probably like 100 to 150. So
yeah.
All right, we're gonna pack this little setup and we'll be right back.
Okay, so that's the first half.
Yep, and
Half.
I pretty much just fit all the rest of it on the table so that we don't have to do part 3. So, and it's in no sort of order, so it's kind of random. First up, I sold these Democracy. These are like, I think they're like a Bermuda length, short or like cropped, I don't know. Anyways, a pair of jeans from the bin sold for $18 on Poshmark, so awesome. And then a pair of Abercrombie jeans from the bins. I just thought you were holding it upside down, which doesn't matter at all, but it's, from the bins, someone offered 20, I accepted. I always hope to get like close to 30 with Abercrombie jeans, but 20 is also great. This pair of On Running shorts I found at a normal thrift store. I did pay $6.99 for them. They sold in probably just over a month. I remember doing a sale similar on eBay, although they sold on Posh like a day or two after that for $35 with discount shipping. So someone accepted their Posher VA offer. Doc Martens, this was a great one.
Some big ones.
Yeah. You remember when I got those? One of the days I took Cy to his little summer camp thing. I went to Goodwill. I got a ton of good shoes. Those, the roofing shoes. I don't know if we ever showed that sale in a video, but those came from the same haul as these. Those sold like right away for 117 or something. And
the roofing ones,
Yeah, and then these ones sold, someone offered 80.
Wow,
so I think I said, I hoped to get about 100, but I figured 80 to 100, so 80 was great. I did pay 25 for those, but still a great return. Probably less than a month also. This, I don't know anything about this brand. It's Hannah Rose. The only reason I bought this is because it was 100% cashmere. It is a scarf. Someone accepted my offer that went out on Posh of $15, so not bad. It is from the bins. Eddie Bauer sandals are these ones. I did get these from the bins. They were in great shape. I'll pick up most shoes, even if it's like a non-name brand, which I feel like Eddie Bauer is sort of a name brand, but yeah, like I'd pick up any shoes in great condition at the bins. These ones actually sold for $30. Someone offered. I was happy to accept. This is a pair of natives, which I normally find the little kid ones, but these are a men's size. I paid $5.99 at a normal thrift. Someone bought them for my full list price, $39 on Posh. This is a men's North Face plaid. It is kind of like a performance quick dry material. I got it from the bins. It sold for $17.16 plus shipping on eBay. This is the brand Dingo. These were actually gifted to me, so no cost of goods into them. They sold on eBay for $25 plus ship. I've had these listed a while, so I think I turned on best offer recently. Someone offered $25. Happy to move those along.
I was trying to see if they were made in Australia or something, but I didn't see anything.
Those 3 hoodies are kind of a bundle.
These 3 here?
Yeah. All right, so these are all the brand childhoods. These were also all of our sons' hoodies. They've both worn them over the years, and I've recently listed them all. I was sending out pretty low offers. I think my offers were probably in the $25 range, but somebody bundled the 3 of them and offered $60, so about $20 a piece. I just accepted. I probably paid around $30 a piece originally, but we got wear out of them. Yeah, very happy to make back after Poshmark fee, $48 still on some of our own kids' stuff. This is a pair of Nike shoes. I got these from like Plato's, either 70 or 90% off sale. I had averaged my cost of goods to $5.44 a pair. These only sold for $16 plus shipping, so not great. When I got them home, they were just a lot more yellow than I had realized, but happy to move them along, make a little profit. So Patagonia shirt. This was one of our kids' shirts. This I listed as like fair condition. The neck's kind of stretched. It has pilling. It's kind of like a what? Like it fits weird now. Like it almost feels like a square versus like a normal shirt. So anyways, still sold for $10.28 plus ship pretty quickly. This is the brand Travis Matthew. It's a great golf brand. I thought this was so cute. It has like birds on it, like little toucans, sharks. Like that was a very cute print. It actually took way longer to sell than I expected, and it sold for less. Like I thought I could get about 25. It ended up selling for 17, 16, but it sold like right after I did a sell similar and dropped price. So yeah, sometimes it's just when you list it and stuff. So
Did you call that a toucan?
Isn't it?
That's a pelican.
A pelican can?
Toucan's like the really big, colorful beak.
Thanks for proving me wrong on live television. Not live.
You gotta get your birds right.
On pre-recorded television.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to correct you.
Now I'm only doing these by myself. That's what you're going for.
What are these stupid things? No.
These are the the brand Mountain Soul. I don't know the brand. I only bought them because they were new at Tag from the bins. They sold for $11.71 plus ship, so not great. Just kind of a Birkenstock lookalike. They were real leather, so I figured I could get something, and I did. That black skirt. This has taken forever to sell. Like probably 3 years. The brand is Mountain Hardware. I sold it for $10 plus shipping. I did not write down a cost of goods. I don't know if I got it from the bins or what, but I'm happy to move it and make a couple bucks. Those sandals. These are from the bins. The brand is Maurice's. I don't normally pick up Maurice's. Like, you guys probably see me sell it all the time. A lot of times I'll pick up pieces of clothes because I like to wear it or like try it on. So if it doesn't fit, I'll sell it. These were just in really good shape, so I was like, why not? But they sold for $9.47 plus ship, so not great, but still some profit. It also feels good to like rehome something, right? Like,
so good.
it's safe to that. This is Skechers. These I bought when I was doing shoes only for $10. They took forever to sell and sold for $18.03 plus ship, so not great. This is Callaway, like a golf polo. This one sold quickly for $14.41 plus ship.
I like that pattern.
Yeah,
that was a cool one.
So I have a similar one listed, and that's the one I sent an offer to a watcher, and I thought I was sending it on that other one, which was like been listed a while and had a flaw. And this one was a new listing without a flaw, but it's still $14, not too bad. This is a pair of Patagonia, like a belted hiking pant. I actually sourced these off of Whatnot. I had my cost of goods at $6. I remember I bought a bunch of stuff this day, so I probably averaged it. Those sold for $21.46 plus ship, and they actually have a lot of flaws, so I'm happy with that. And this is, I don't know how you say it. Is it Cato? C-A-T-O. That's the brand. I just thought it was a nice like little cardigan. It's not wool or anything, but it was a plus size. I thought that was a great color for fall, so I grabbed it at the bins. It sold for $13.73 plus shipping. This Wrangler Pearl Snap, also from the bin, sold for $14.93 plus shipping. Those are bread and butter, sell them all the time. And lastly, that Brooks hat is from the bins and sold for $12.86 plus ship just a day or two after I did a sell similar. So this
looks clean.
Yeah, for a white hat at the bins, it did look pretty clean. So yeah, the sell similar thing has been working well for me. I've still maintained like my regular listings and then plus that. So it's kind of helping me get through the summer, which is generally a slow time of year in general, but this isn't too bad for a weekend over the summer, so I'm very happy.
It's a lot of work. We got to pack it all up now. So we'll pack it up. All right. So we got everything packed up, ready to go. I did want to mention we recently ordered some more boxes from Granger, It's been a while.
Yeah.
Since we've ordered
I think
last
we only
time.
did 50 the first time, because
Yeah.
it's kind of like a trial. And I think the ones I ordered, well,
The
they were
last
just
time?
kind of large. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used them all, but it took me a while because of that. And so this time I got various sizes, but a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just tell you the sizes because we just used
Yeah.
at least 2 different sizes, right?
Yeah, so like this 12 by 10 by 8, that's a pretty standard box I really like. The only thing I don't like about this one is I like it for shoes, and it's usually just a bit too tall, so I feel like a 12 by 10 by 6 would be better, although I think we couldn't find that, or it was going to be a long time until it came in. We needed them pretty quickly, so that's a pretty good one for most shoes, unless, you know, you're going into like a pretty high men's size.
Yeah.
This one is the one we did for 2 pairs right there, and those were great. 14 by 8 by 6. So I love the USPS shoebox, which is 15 by 8 by 6. And I think last time I got like 16 by whatever. That one just felt so big, and it's like I'm always filling with so much paper, which, you know, we'd void fill anyways, but like I needed a lot of void fill.
Yeah.
So this one is a great size, 14 by 8 by 6. And then we just did that hat in the 10 by 10 by 6. Is that what I said? Oh, that was a 12 by 10. I was saying 12 by 10 would be good with a 6. Yeah. So that's a 10 by 10 by 6. That was great for a hat box. And I do pretty much ship all hats in a box just to keep their form.
And a lot of smaller shoes would fit in here too. So
yeah. So I'm
gonna
very
be a good
happy
one.
with these 3. And yeah, like I said, I don't remember what the first one we ordered was. I would still get it again. It just would be pretty infrequent that I'd use it. I'd probably get like 25 and have them for a while.
Yeah.
But I can see myself using these pretty frequently. So.
For reference, I don't remember the exact price, but the boxes were like 65 to 85 cents each.
Yeah.
Depending. And I could put them on the screen as we're talking about them there, but as I picked them up, I didn't notice this until just today when I was getting the boxes for today. They also gave me this. Which was not in my order. And so I've already called them. It's like this $2,000, $3,000 laser tool, and I feel bad because I didn't notice it until today, and it's been
a week,
at least a few days.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're all like, oh my gosh, where is it? They put it in the back of my truck. I didn't double check. And yeah, so
hopefully you're a good person who's going to give it back, but yeah.
I called them, they gave me a return label. I'm going to be able to drop it off at FedEx. And
thankfully we're shipping people, because that could be like stressful to like try to figure out if we weren't. Yeah.
So luckily,
Granger's not super close to our house, so this is coming.
Yeah, it's probably a 30-minute drive on the other side of town. So I mean, if I had to, I'd have driven it back and figured out something to do. But anyway, I guess check your order. Make sure you don't. I don't think they would have charged me or anything because they don't know that I had it. But yeah,
somebody's missing it.
Somebody is. Hopefully nobody got fired for that one. But anyway, I think that's gonna wrap this video up. We do have to get this stuff off to the post office and FedEx. And yeah, anything else you want to say?
I don't think so.
Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us in this one. We do appreciate you so much. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.